Hello, Blitz fans of all ages, it's me, PlumCastle, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you a new event that came into World of Tanks Blitz, and I've got to say, it looks pretty good. Now if we come over and click on the event icon, we can see that it is called Summer Rush, and we have about 11 days to complete it. Now this is a free-to-play event, which is of course super cool, but on top of that, the rewards in this particular event are much better than I would have ever expected in a casual free-to-play event like this one appears to be. So, of course, I mean, there are some aspects here that would be pretty expected. For example, 30 boosters, and 30 boosters. Boosters are kind of like an easy filler, so nothing really much going on there, but that is about the weakest thing that you'll actually be able to get in this event. Because on level 3, as you can see, there are 820 Kitcoins, which, needless to say, is actually a pretty big amount and will definitely help with your Retrotopia grind, which is, of course, pretty cool. On top of that, there are 2 camouflages. Now, these camouflages are, in my opinion, very interesting. They do look like they're maybe just slightly animated. There's like a little bit of a shimmer there. But it looks really cool. I really like the style of it. It reminds me of the Starry Night painting. Just with the swirls, but either way, pretty cool, especially on something like a PBR tank where it can really have that vibrant look. But moving past the camouflage, we have, the boosters, but past those boosters, we have gold boosters. Now, gold boosters are pretty cool because you can use them and get gold in games, and it actually gives you 20 of these, which, worst case scenario, if you were to like lose every single game that you got these in, you'd still have about 200 gold, but again, that's like a worst case scenario that's basically impossible to have. So yeah, pretty cool, 20 gold boosters, and of course some gold that could come out of that. Some 5 times multipliers, 5 times multipliers, so there's more than one, on level 8, which is pretty cool, can definitely help with a grind. There is a collectible container, which is pretty cool. Now, the drop chances for tanks are pretty low. I think there's like a 5% chance in total just to get a tank, and then of course there's like a random chance to get a specific one. And then the majority of the time you're going to be getting what you see on the bottom here. Not bad stuff, just definitely not a tank. And real quick, here are all the drop chances. As you can see, it's like 0.03 on all of the tanks, which is kind of to be expected. And yeah, there's definitely a lot of tanks in this list. And then, of course, at the bottom, these are the drop chances. So you're probably much more likely to get one of these. I do believe if you don't get a tank, though, that a gold charm is guaranteed. But moving past the collectible container, there's also this animated avatar, which is very summer looking, as you can see. I don't know that I can view it any bigger. Like, you'd think Wargaming would make these a little bit bigger to see easier, but either way, it's a duck with his sunglasses. Pretty cool. And then there is on level 7 the reward that I kind of skipped over because I wanted to talk about it last, and that is the Scavenger, a tier 5 collector tank, which I believe came out at some point for Halloween, but I'm not sure. This tank actually kind of came out before I was in the game, so I'm not entirely sure of its origin and when it came out. Either way, pretty cool tank to have as a collector piece. It's tier 5, so it's not going to be like super... I mean, it's not a tier 10, obviously, but it is still a pretty cool reward. However, now that I've gone over what's in this event, now let me explain how to get through it, because that's usually pretty helpful. So basically, as you can see here, there are 2 currencies. One of them is, I forget the name, is it lemon water? Actually, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and click on this little eye, and we're going to see. So it's lemonade. So basically, fighting in battles, and then if you win a game in a tier 4 to 10 tank, you will get 2 lemonades, which is pretty cool. That's 2 lemonades per victory when it comes to playing in a tier 4 to 10 tank. As well, if you do the same, but you get a mastery in a game, you will actually get 2 sunglasses. Now, this is not specifically ace. This is like class 3s, class 2s, class 1s, and aces. Just any kind of mastery will work. So if you, for example, are in a tier 4 to 10 tank, and you get a mastery, and you win, you will get 2 of each currency, which is super cool. Now, I will say it would have been nice to maybe get a little bit more currency or a few more of the sunglasses based on the level of mastery, For example, maybe like 1 for class 3, 2 for a class 2, 3 for a class 1, and maybe like 5 for an ace or something to kind of incentivize playing well. But I do see how Wargaming did this. Just anything goes, I guess. But either way, pretty cool stuff. Fairly simple. As far as I know, based on Blitz Post's calculations, I want to say it's like 26 wins and 37 masteries in total to complete the event. As far as I understand, it's a little bit hard to do some of these calculations. But either way, if we take a look, honestly, so like 4, 10, that's 20 lemonades plus that's 34. 34, yeah, that sounds right. About 26 wins and 37 masteries. Either way, a little bit of a grind, but I would say, given what's out here, it's probably going to be pretty worth it, even if the Scavenger isn't all that great of a tank, just for collector's sake. And of course, even if you just go for the wins, yeah, wins is what gives you lemonade. Yeah, that's correct. So 20 and yeah, like 10 wins and you've got these Kitcoins. That's pretty good. Even if you only got here, you've pretty much got everything of major worth, with of course maybe the exception of the Scavenger or maybe the Avatar if you're really into that. But either way, that's pretty much it for this event. And so with that, I hope y'all enjoyed, and as always, have fun, good luck, and happy tanking.